Hey everybody, it's Thursday afternoon. It's been almost a week since I showed you the pumpkins, so I figured I'd give you a little update, show you what's going on in the garden, see what's new, see what's old, see what's dead, and what else is going on, what we're looking forward to next week, and a couple of a new addition, possibly, to the garden, and a new toy that I got. So let's get you turned around and show you around. All right, so I thought that I was going to be able to continue to use the watering can once a week with the when I fed it my Miracle-Gro, but that just became too tedious. So I broke down, bought the Miracle-Gro garden feeder hose attachment from Amazon, because carrying the watering can back and forth after buying the hose was just not working out for me anymore. This thing's okay. It's got 3 adjustments on it. The shower setting is the most appropriate, the one they use, but it's just too wide of a spray, so I don't really like that, but I guess you don't really use it for that. And also I found out, from doing watching YouTube videos, doing some research online, that Miracle-Gro is not the best fertilizer for pumpkins, so I'm a lot less excited about it now than I was when I bought it. I'm gonna keep using it because the plants seem to like it okay, I guess, and it's what I've got. But next year I'll do some more research and find probably a better, more appropriate fertilizer, and whether or not I'll use this thing, I don't know, but it beats using the watering can, so that's good. And then also I found out that the seeds that we got for the cucumbers were these Fairy Morse cucumber slicer with the So Easy coating on them. So if you're interested in growing some cucumbers, that's what we've got in the garden, and could not be happier. They continue to grow and produce more cucumbers, so that's really awesome. And I would definitely recommend these seeds, and these are the same brand of cilantro seeds with the same So Easy coating on them, which I guess has some nutrients on it that helps them grow. So definitely recommend them, definitely use them next year for sure. I've got more cucumbers than I know what to do with. I actually ended up making some more pickles and tried my hand at canning them this week, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, anyway, here are the pumpkins. So this guy is growing, doing really good, and then this guy continues to grow really good from this plant back here. Excited to that, and I'm gonna try to give them a little bit more room. They're kind of twisted together right here, but if you can see that, but they're growing really good, so we'll see what happens there. And the watermelon still doing good. We've got our first couple of flowers on the plants, so they're still okay. As you can see, it's a little bit overcast. We got the marine layer coming in, or maybe that's smoke from the California fires, I don't know. And the cantaloupe are doing really good, I guess. I don't know anything about growing cantaloupe, but they get bigger and seem to be doing really good. We've got 11 of these kind of small tennis ball sized fruits growing, so hopefully they continue, and hopefully we get some that we can eat. And then this guy, man, I didn't even think this is the one I didn't think was even gonna make it, and it's got like 3 or 4 fruits on it. This is the biggest one, and this plant is just growing so weird, and so I'm really interested to see what the fruit on it looks like, because I bet they're gonna be just as weird as well. And then you can see a couple more in here. Over there, we'll see how big they get. I don't think they're gonna get very big, obviously, because of the size of the plant itself. And then there's one dying off there. I've been really aggressive about pulling the buds off of this plant. Something I haven't tried before is to pull the fruit off before they mature and open up, just to kind of see if that helps these grow any bigger or not. Kind of an experiment I'm doing. Started doing that because I'm happy with the amount of pumpkins that I have, I guess. And it's so late in the season that I think that I've got what I've got, and so we'll see what happens. Here's the other watermelon plant, doing well. And this plant here has kind of been the superstar of the week. This pumpkin in here is growing really fast and really well. I hope it continues. I'm Not sure if it'll end up as big as the other, as the big guys or the medium-sized pumpkins that we've got. But it's been fun to watch it grow. And I had to cut off the other pumpkin that was there, but then this guy here, we'll see if that one takes off. I don't know if it got pollinated. One thing I've kind of noticed is that I don't think I have enough pollinators. And I wish that I would have just kind of pollinated every flower myself, because I don't think there's enough bees to do it. And I wish I would have kept better track. There might be 1 or 2 pumpkins in the patch that were pollinated by bees, but I think most of them were pollinated by me. There's just, only a handful of bees, and I think I needed more if I wanted to let the bees do it. So in the future, I'll keep better track of that. As you can see in here, the cucumbers, there's various sizes. I harvested a couple today. Might be a couple more in there that are ready to harvest. But I'm just impressed with the cucumbers. They've just done really well. These 3 guys, I think they're growing slowly, but still growing. So I'll leave them a couple more weeks. I actually did the math and planted these on July 4th. So 100 days is still like October 14th. So a couple weeks away. The package says that these guys don't reach maturity until 110 days. So I'm gonna leave them out here, even though these guys, even though their color is just amazing. I'm just gonna leave them out here a couple weeks, see if they can, get a little bigger or, juicier on the inside, or whatever happens to pumpkins on the inside, so that they'll be good to eat. And a couple more back here. This guy's growing really good. And he's got a friend next to him there from that plant back there. And then there's a couple more fruits on this vine, but again, I didn't pollinate them, so I don't know if they're gonna take off. Because there's this guy back there, I don't know. But then that guy right there, I did pollinate. So, and I'm kind of thinking that's gonna be my last pumpkin, and I'll just start cutting off all the fruit from here on out, just to help what's here grow a little bigger. Still a little early to tell if my vine bearing experiment worked with the miracle-gro gardening soil, but I'm glad I did it, because it kind of seems like things are going well, and these new pumpkins are growing really well. I know it's late in the season, but I'm not too worried about frost, so we'll see how big they get. I don't think this guy is going to get any bigger, but these 2 I think did get pollinated, so that one definitely did. So we'll track the progress on that guy. And then last but not least, we have this guy here, which, the deep orange, it's big. Trying to make sure that this doesn't get all moldy in there when I water, dry it out. And then the new addition, possibly, to the garden right here, we've planted some Korean Perilla leaves. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm not really sure what they are. One of my coworkers came to work with a packet and was like, "Hey, can we plant these in the garden?" Sure. So we'll see if they sprout. We'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on that. But that's kind of the progress of the garden. There's kind of 7 big pumpkins, and there's like 4 more that are growing really good, and beyond that, sorry about the noise, I don't know if any will take. Back in there, there's that guy. That's one that I did not pollinate, so I don't know if it's gonna grow or not, but we'll see what we end up with. Check in with you next week and kind of see where we're at. Thanks. Bye.